began announcing the world is going to fucking set on fire before the world was even on fire. It just started a couple months ago. I warned people this is going to get really bad. Yeah, it's getting really bad. They act surprised. There should be no surprise. We've got hollow trees that have been cooking for quite a few years. I've been warning they're going hollow. They're going to burn. Your homes are going to burn. Surprise! I was right again. This isn't prophecy I'm trying to claim. This is simple common fucking sense if you understand what's going on. I haven't been wrong because we indeed live in a three sun system. Every fucking thing I've ever said is either derived from that knowledge of physics and what should happen next, and it's always happened the exact fucking way, exact fucking method that I tell you it's going to happen because it's simple physics. If we live in a three sun system, this should happen next. It isn't goddamn prophecy. I'm not a prophet. I'm not claiming to be. I'm telling you, I see something happening here I'm not guessing about. Do you pay your electric bill? I pay mine. Why the fuck can't they keep up with the electric demand? There's an awful lot of options there. Like hemp. We got energy generation just from fucking magnets sitting around looking at each other. Doesn't have to be this bad. They're telling you the heat's going to kill your grid. I'm telling you it's the UV. It's going to override the so-called stratospheric aerosol injections for solar radiation management, and you're fucked when the transformers start popping. Oh, they already have. They're here talking about everybody's going to get sick. Well, we saw why. We know why. They engineered it that way. Fentanyl is fucking made by pharmaceutical companies. Your government is making this possible. The people at the southern border, their homes have burned away in the fires we've been fucking showing you. They're at the fucking southern border because Mexico's on fire now. So are you. The world's on fire. These fucking asshats are sitting around blaming fentanyl problems on immigrants? Suck a big fat fucking cock. How's that? So they're acting like the temperatures have never risen over 72 fucking degrees here. Acting like the heat's killing the cows. And they're talking about feeding them hay instead of fucking corn. You know what? It's because fucking corn died. You know what upsets me the most is this could have been totally prevented. All these home losses and everything. I've been screaming long enough that the trees could have been cut back. They could have fucking kept up on the fucking throwdown of the hollow trees if somebody would have fucking acted like they gave a fuck. But here's the problem. They wanted this to be as bad as possible. They have geo engineered our food to die. They have freaking lied to you about why we're getting warmer and the glaciers are melting. They've lied to you about every goddamn thing on this planet. Wuhan, didn't we hear about that? Fauci and millions of dollars going over there. Oh yeah, we owned that lab. Rest of the world pretends COVID-19 pandemic is over. Ain't nobody pretending that I'm aware of. We're pretty sure it's here to stay. I think Tucker Carlson covered that clearly. That it's here to stay because of the actions we've taken. See, we're near record levels around the country. You bet we are. Mega 1200-year drought. We got rain again. Rain all over the fucking fires. It's not drought. See this? Watch. Boom. There goes all of your lightning strikes in the last 24 hours. Awful lot of fucking new fires out here in Rainland, where we got plenty of fucking rain the last couple days. It's definitely not a drought. California legislated all the water for the last fucking decade to go to the fucking bay. Lake Mead's been draining for a decade. Don't you remember the fucking finger smelt and all that stuff that went on for fucking years about California giving their fucking water to the ocean instead of keeping it in the dams that we built? They've been emptying these fucking lakes for over a decade. It is not a mystery why Lake Mead is empty. I don't know why people have such a short term memory. I remember it. I remember all these fucking things that have happened. This is a clockwise rotation encompassing the entire northern hemisphere. This is nothing normal. That is your polar vortex that has overtaken your atmosphere to the third fucking level. And boy, does it look good. It's passing right down to surface. There is no internal buffering layers of our atmosphere. They're transferring directly to the surface. Usually you'd have opposing rotations slowing down your atmosphere and changing it until it gets down here where it's a little bit more mild. We don't have mild anymore. What we have is pressure against our ocean pushing all that Cherenkov radiation into it, making it turquoise blue. This is where it was discovered. Particles moving faster than the speed of light, trapped by magnets in a nuclear reactor. There's your Cherenkov radiation buildup from behind the planet because we have a blue spectrum, ultraviolet, black light following us around, pushing planets up into us that you can see every night on your northern horizon. Reverse solar wind, continually sustained. There is no fucking question what causes solar wind, is there? We've got induction heating heating up everything around you because she is not weak. Look at her add extra closed field lines to protect us from what's going on out here. You know, when the magnet rolls over the car at the junkyard, some dude has to put in more power to power up the magnet to pick up the car. That's what you're witnessing. You're not witnessing something getting weak. This lady right here is very strong, way stronger than she's ever been in my lifetime. These people telling you lies are exactly that. They're lies. All you got to do is look up a little bit of something about electron magnets and realize, holy shit, this is a very strong magnet. She's putting up new field lines over here to buffer. She's putting up field lines back here to buffer. There ain't nothing about weak about that at all. Did not prophesize this, but I sure as hell predicted it. I warned of it for years. This year, I said, here it comes. Your trees, your homes, everything's going to burn. Everything is burning. I was not wrong. People will have you think I'm trying to prophesize and be a prophet. No, this is simple deduction of goddamn, there's three suns in this system. This should happen, that should happen, the other thing should happen. Here comes another thing that I've been warning you about that's going to happen, and there it is. The whole time I've been getting poo-pooed by, oh, I don't know, people like Scientific Lee. Derek Bros has an entire network of motherfuckers, beginning with, oh, I don't know, let's say Hush Puppy and fucking BP Earthwatch, Suspicious Observer. We have seen this, and I've presented proof of this. Caddy Joe herself felt like she couldn't sleep until she apologized to me for what Derek and them had done to me for a decade. And I got people coming to me calling me a hater because I'm calling him out. They say he's changed his ways. Not one of them have looked at who Derek Bros is. He just tried to murder his fucking wife and ran to Mexico. Do you know this woman? She has commented on your comment on Derek Bros' page for decade. Now, she owes me the biggest apology in the world. You are not going to believe me when I tell you Derek Bros is in Mexico because he tried to strangle his wife to death. He is also wanted by the feds because he gave away troop movements during wartime. He's supposed to spend a minimum mandatory sentence, but his sentence was allocated to the desert of Arizona, wearing a little black hat, acting like some kind of rogue preacher for the masses. That was his sentence. He got off script, and Melina came in to handle him for the federal government. And he strangled her and ran. Period. Where does that make me mean? I could not sleep without apologizing to you. Do you see this? Who's that? Whose words are these, motherfuckers? You come at me saying I'm. Look at here. Pompa J wants to call me a hater for calling the man out for following me around for over a decade, making fucking life really hard while you watched him pretend to be a preacher, thinking he has changed his ways when he still has the consulting fucking firm in Oregon who he consults for, Microsoft, where he has been the CEO of International Division, Paramount Pictures, Viacom, etc., etc., etc. He is still just as knee deep in it as he always has been. Pampa, you ignorant fucking fool. So the motherfucker comes out with talking about forgiveness and shit yesterday, and I said, does that count for the 12 years of your Five Eyes friends, who we've tracked down to Daz the cameraman, D5 Unser? I put Google giving them fucking notification, legal notification of the illegal activities that have been going on here in YouTube, centering around this guy. He's got my home on the Lockwood channel. Tried to frame John and I for hate crimes, got busted. We made videos. It's all documented on hard drive. Mandatory sentence for Elite the dirtbag Caddy Joe said she could not sleep until apologized. The night you tried to kill your wife and run to Mexico. Where's my fucking apology? He's taken out my fucking everything, every aspect of my fucking life, sent people to my home, and yet when I fucking mention it, I'm a hater? Suck a dick. On this channel, I kill lies so truth can shine through. Period. It's not always pretty.